Hello, funny guys and funnyettes.
Funnies.
Welcome back to the Funny Guy Podcast, episode titled Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
This is number,
5?
maybe? Is it number 5?
5? One of them.
Hold on. This is number 6.
Damn.
This is Funny Guy Podcast, episode 6.
That's a lot.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now we got an important podcast here. We haven't made one in about a year.
Yep.
Because there's been a lot of changes going on with our bodies, with our ideas.
That's crazy.
Paul and I are actually together now.
Yeah.
So this episode is titled Goodbye because I'm pregnant with his baby he put in me.
Yeah, I impregnated him what was it, 2 months ago?
Well, I've had a little bit of a baby bump. It's probably been it's been noticeable for at least a month, so maybe 2 months ago.
2 months is a long time though.
It's we're gonna name him. I think it's if it's a guy.
Josephina.
If it's a guy, we're gonna name him Joseph. If it's a girl, it's gonna be Josephina.
Now flip the roles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like he flipped me in that bed.
Yeah.
And now
that night.
That's how life got created.
Yep.
Life is truly beautiful. It's a interesting concept how everything works.
It is.
But we bring you here today. We haven't made an episode in probably at least 4 months.
It's been ages.
It's been a little bit, and Paul is joining the Marines.
I'm already there. Bye-bye.
By the time you're seeing this, he might be in the Marines. He signed up his contract to the world.
Yeah, sold my soul to the fucking government.
And so he's done for. Goodbye. That's the entire
episode. It's like I'm still here with us.
Yeah, it's like he's still here. By the time you hear this, he'll be gone. He'll be dead, fighting for our country. I'll post this as to mourn for him, so you guys will. This will be the last footage of him.
It's like lost footage that you're gonna play at my funeral. This is the last thing we ever heard from Paul.
This will be. I'm gonna play this at the funeral, and they're gonna hear you say some crazy stuff, and they'll love it.
Yeah, this is how my whole family finds out I'm racist and everything bad.
That would be a good way to go out though. Having a podcast episode just play at your funeral.
Yeah, that'd be a good send off.
That'd be good. We don't really have much planned for today, guys, but
yeah, we don't really have any prompts to talk about.
I didn't think about anything, but
we have a lot to talk about though.
It's been a while, guys.
We do have a lot to talk about.
I don't know. What do we got? What do we got here?
What should we start off with?
What are we starting off with? You guys need to get yourselves into Dexter. I've been watching Dexter Resurrection. I finished Dexter, the entire show. Absolutely amazing show. I finished Resurrection, and New Blood is pretty fucking good too. But Resurrection is goated. And Original Sin's really good. Everything about Dexter is just peak.
But the writing for Resurrection is it's kind of questionable.
It's not bad. It's been decent. Just one problem I had, but I do get it.
Can we already drop the spoiler warning?
All right, spoiler warning. Batista dies.
You know, that is the part where I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's no way you segue. I feel like even if Batista, well, I mean, he did, but, hypothetically, let's say he did figure out that Dexter was a serial killer. I don't think he would hate him, Well, he did kill a lot of people, technically, because, that they cared about, because with Dokes, it was Jane killing him, and Dokes would have never died if it wasn't for fucking Dexter.
Here's the dilemma. This is what happened in the episode. So, it ended up being someone got Batista on Dexter's table, and instead of stabbing him, he cut him loose to save him. And instead of Batista helping him and trying to survive, he runs at Dexter and fights him, and then he gets shot and killed.
Yep.
Which, as he dies, he goes, "Dexter Morgan, fuck you." Which, at first, I was like, there's no way they're just going to do Batista like that. He's such a good character. He's been best friends with Dexter all his life. But once I started thinking about it more, why wouldn't he say that? If my friends lied to me my entire life, Like, if Paul was secretly, like, the Bay Harbor Butcher, got my wife killed, got so many people around me killed, I would be pissed. I would be a happy camper about that.
I'd still be your homeboy. If you kill my wife, that just means I get, new opportunity, new opportunities, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know if we're as tight as Batista and Dexter were. Like, you got me pregnant, so that's a much different step.
That's true.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's all I had planned.
But I didn't like the way that Batista died either. Like, it was such a fucking, like, a weird...
He got shot, like, 4 times.
Yeah, it wasn't even by Dexter. Like, Dexter wouldn't kill Batista. Well, I mean, he would, but he would like kill himself over it, you know?
I wish he would, like, end his suffering. Like, he was, like, bleeding out, and then I would hope that, like, Batista would be like, kill me like you killed the others, and then Dexter would have no choice but to not let him just, like, die out.
Yeah, but that was fucked up, dude. Like, I can't believe that little midget killed him.
Yep, Prater.
Yep.
Go to character there. I love Prater.
He is pretty cool,
But great show.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty much everyone in Dexter dies besides Masuka, Dexter, and his son. And I think those are the only people that are still alive. Oh, and Quinn. Joseph Quinn's still alive.
Whatever happened to Masuka?
He's still chilling. He had an appearance in Resurrection with Quinn.
Oh, no shit.
They're balling.
That's awesome.
But great show. Peacemaker's back out.
Peacemaker is back out.
That is a great show.
It was pretty
First
funny.
episode, they have an orgy.
Yep. That's pretty funny.
They show everything.
Yep. It was
That's
awesome.
the way I like to start.
The next episode was pretty crazy.
It was really good.
I didn't watch the start of it yet, but
yeah. He came into my room and just started watching me.
Yep.
Speaking of orgies, I was scrolling on my computer, and I was like, hey, it'd be pretty funny if I bought a game. And I was looking up games, and I said, hey, I remember watching a YouTube video from Spoon Kid, and he played this game called House Party. Now, if you look at it from, like, the Steam overview, it looks like an average game, like you're just going to a college party. There is so much more than there is to that game. Like, if you, like, keep watching all the way until the end, you can, like, have sex with people. You can fight people. You can kill people. You can poison people. Like, alright, that sounds really bad, but I'm going to make a YouTube video probably out of it and blur, like, all this stuff.
I think Masuka's ever played House Party?
He definitely has. I would. But it's an awesome game, and I'll probably be playing this soon.
I should have thought of this
Dude,
before
turn
the
that
podcast.
flashlight off.
No, I
That's
should have
so
thought about
bright.
this before the podcast. I'm gonna go grab a drink. You want a drink? Not.
I don't think there's anything.
No, I mean, like, fucking water.
Alright, yeah, make me look like the alcoholic, bro. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Jesus. I was gonna grab a cup of water.
Fuck you, dude. I don't want any water.
You want any water? I'm parched. I don't have anything to drink all day.
Last night, I was drinking with a couple of my buddies.
Me?
And I won't tell the context, but I was crying and slamming shots down like a fucking madman. So it's pretty great. And after all that, I was absolutely just... It was a rough night. But I got through it. And it was also a school night. I had college at 7 a.m. the next morning. No hungover. Maybe about 12 shots deep. Not more. I didn't even want to keep track. But slamming them down like they were water. And then I went to bed on the couch, and I woke up parched, and my good buddy Paul got up, got a glass of water, and I chugged that thing down. It was like if holy water, like if Jesus pissed in a cup and gave it to me, that was how good the water was. It was absolutely amazing. Let me get into this. I think being drunk is one of, like, the funniest feelings ever. Like, I used to never drink because I don't smoke weed, and I would always be like, oh, if I drink, then I'm going to want to smoke weed, and I'd be scared. No, because, like, when you're drunk, you're pretty much aware of everything, but you're just not locked in. You're locked in, but you just can't move. The first time I ever got drunk, I was able to do a bunch of burpees. I remember everything. I've never been drunk and forgot something. Never been hungover. I guess that just means I'm not drinking enough. Maybe I gotta drink more. We'll see. I almost threw up last night, but we're balling. We're doing great. If you find a way to get through life, and it's drinking, I don't see the problem in that. I think it's a great way to go through life. Also with gambling. Gambling also is pretty great. They both make me feel happy. They put me in a positive state of mind and make me feel good about myself. And yeah, so if you guys have an addiction to gambling or drinking or smoking, it's just a habit. It's just a hobby. That's what you gotta do in life. So you gotta enjoy that.
Hey.
What?
Okay.
What is that? What?
Rice Krispie treat.
Oh boy. Speaking of people that don't put this with the MacBook right there.
Dude, what the fuck? You don't have another nightstand. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put it on the ground. I'm gonna kick it over.
Well, dude, I'm not putting a glass of water next to my MacBook where we're recording this, dude. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Dude, you're actually brain dead. Guys, summer was great. This is probably the best summer I've ever had in my life. I had some birthday parties. I had some other parties to go to. What? I like bringing people together.
You can taste the funny juice in this.
That's crazy. Paul is eating a Rice Krispie treat that has Mother Earth in it, if you would like to call it that. And yeah.
Got it, yeah.
What do you guys say, dude? I'm talking too much. I just filled air for 3 minutes.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on weed and drinking? You know, people like to say that Paul has an addiction to weed. And what are your thoughts? What do you say to that?
I would agree with them. You know.
All right.
It's actually a problem. But you know, there's actually bad things that can come out of smoking weed. Do you know that?
There's bad things that come out of it?
Yeah.
Really?
Because our buddy Mark, I won't drop his last name. Mark Poopy. Hark Marnie.
Mark Dubé.
Oh. He smokes. He wakes up. He wake and bake every day. You know, he'll go to work. Before he'll go on shift, he'll smoke. You know, mid shift he'll smoke. End of the shift he'll smoke. Go home, smoke, play games, smoke the entire gaming sesh, and then take he'll take dabs before he goes to bed. So, there's a thing that can come out of that. It's called like CHS or something like that. It's something crazy. It's like cannabinoid something. I don't know. But, you know, you'll smoke so much that the it's almost like
oils?
No. It's like the molecules of the weed, they'll like bind to your it's something
I can't think of it right
you know, like hardcore drugs, how they like bind to your receptors or whatever.
I think so.
Cannabis does that, and the cannabinoids or the weed molecules will bind to your receptors, and it's essentially it just makes you throw up like all the time. Like it makes you throw up. It's like cyclic. You could throw up for 24/7 for weeks on end, you know, and you can smoke here and there, but you can't like wake and bake like Mark does, and you can't smoke all the time.
Yeah, Mark Dubé's got a really bad problem with all that.
Not Mark Dubé.
He's going through it, but we're there for him.
But it's crazy. It's actually like I didn't know anything bad could come from that. I thought it was just like, you know.
You're kind of dumb, dude.
You just got kind of slow.
You're inhaling smoke in your lungs. Of course,
well, yeah, no shit. It's bad for your lungs, no shit. But you're not gonna get like cancer from it or anything.
I don't know. I bet you could.
Mm-mm. Is that they actually use cannabis to medicate cancer?
I had shampoo once that had herbs in it, like THC, cannabis, THC. Yeah. And I thought I was gonna like not get into customs, just do like a job.
High. I'm so faded.
Dude, Paul's faded right now after eating that Rice Krispie treat.
Mm-mm.
But I used that shampoo and I was like, dude, am I gonna get high from this? I'm scared. This was like 5 years ago too. No, 4 years ago.
But yeah, I mean, weed is one of the most fun things to do.
I beg to differ.
Like
drinking
not
and lottery tickets.
Not hardcore gambling. But I think weed is one of the most hardcore, or not hardcore, one of the most fun non-hardcore things that you can do, other than drink alcohol and like you go to an amusement park.
I get that.
And fuck bitches.
I can't wait till I turn 18, which is in like 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna book a trip to Canada and I'm gonna take 2 paychecks that I gathered over 2 weeks. and I'm going to go to the roulette table, and I'm going to put it all on black. And I'll either, if I win again, like if I win, I'm going to go all in, but then I'm black. Wait, I just said black. Double black. Because that's the way to go. That's how you win. That's how you get the money up and keep the funny down.
You know, if I was to bet on any game or anything at a casino,
It would be blackjack or roulette.
it would be blackjack. Roulette's fun. I like roulette, but blackjack is the way to go. And if you know how to play poker, if you can be smart with poker, you're set.
I'm not that good at poker. I think blackjack's just, it's the most easily winnable and like the most in your control to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's not skill, like you're not getting scammed by the dealer,
sure.
but
And there's also ways to like card counting. You can't do that obviously, but there's ways to move around like just pure luck. You know, you can obviously have skill at something like that.
yeah,
With roulette, it's more like, I don't know.
it's more like hell yeah.
Yeah, it's more like fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, go for it. You know, in life, you gotta do that. If you're ever questioning shit in life, do it. What are you pointing at?
Here, have my cup of water.
Oh. I don't know which one's which. I haven't drank that one. I almost stuck my hand in both the waters, dude.
That's okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you gotta take a risk in life, do it.
Oh, for sure. Life wouldn't be fun without risks.
That's true. In life, you gotta do what you think is best for you, and hope it doesn't fuck others in the process.
I'm not very good at that one.
No.
But, you know what? To be a good person is one thing, but to be someone who enjoys life is a whole nother thing.
That's true. It's hard to be a good person. Like, I would say I'm mostly a good person. I'm always happy. I'm always positive. Try to be there for people and support them. But you can't always be the good guy. There's a recent problem I had where I had to be the very bad guy, and it sucked.
You weren't the bad guy.
I don't know. If I feel like I was the bad guy.
You'll feel like it. Do you want to talk about it on the podcast?
No, we won't talk about it. I don't want to be like that.
Well, anyways, you weren't the bad guy. It was something you had to do. Well, sorry, I can't.
It was inevitable. But I just wanted to. I thought it would be the best bet for the situation.
I can't speak on your behalf, but personally, I think giving my opinion here. The
best outcome that could have happened, I think, happened.
Yeah, for sure. And you have to. Obviously, you're gonna feel bad, but you can't do much about it.
Yeah, you gotta find the light in the shit. The smallest amount of light in the shittiest of the situations.
A little bit of positivity outweighs a whole lot of negativity.
Like, you gotta dig through that shit, and you gotta find like gold.
Mm-hmm.
Find that little bit of gold and use that to shine in your life to make it better.
That's a skill to have.
Get the gold, like shitting out gold.
Yep.
I'd say that's pretty impressive.
No, but finding the positivity in every situation, that's a big...
Yeah, I do that most of the time.
That's a big thing to be happy in life, you know?
Yeah.
Because you look at us. We're pretty happy guys. You know,
yeah.
You never catch us being depressed.
But that's just on the podcast. It's not all sunshine and rainbows for us.
It is all sunshine and rainbows.
It is.
Don't let it fool you.
It's pretty much sunshine and rainbows. But, you know, we get those times when you're at least 15 shots deep in the matter of probably 2 hours looking back on old photos, crying and laughing.
That was a rough one. I was surprised I was able to keep up with you because I'm not a shot guy.
That was the lowest I've ever been, and sometimes you need that. You gotta get your buddies over.
Yep.
And drink your problems away.
First time I've seen this guy cry.
Yeah, it was a bad night.
Yep. It was good. You know, it was good to see.
It was
good to let your emotions out too.
Let it out.
Yeah.
Like that one video that's like, yeah, like that girl. You gotta do what's best for you. Even if you want to kill yourself after, it's still probably what's best. Maybe.
That's why we all fell asleep on the couch cuddling.
Yeah, I was in the middle, naked.
He had to be in the middle.
Actually, everyone was naked, so it wasn't really.
We were all naked.
And that's how I got impregnated by Paul.
Yep.
But yeah, you know, just like the Marines, we gotta say goodbye to Paul. We gotta say goodbye to problems in life, the greatest parts of our life that we threw out the window. We gotta say goodbye to that.
Yeah, it'll all be back though.
It'll
all be back.
You know,
I'll get out in 4 years and you'll be like, oh my god, I miss this motherfucker so much, and we're gonna enjoy our time together. We'll both be 22.
Shit, that's crazy.
We'll both be 22.
Drinking beers.
We'll be drinking beer. We can smoke.
That's true.
Can smoke.
I probably could by then, maybe.
And if I'm out of the Marines by then, we can smoke what comes from the earth.
Maybe I could in my job. I don't know if I could.
Well, I mean,
we'll see.
You could always
see if it comes to it.
You could always use one of those little fake tests.
Like fake piss.
Yeah.
But guys,
it's all to you.
You got when you're at your lowest, it's only up from there. Unless you dig down. Don't dig down. Then you'd probably get lower.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
But, it's a big thing. You always make sure you keep your homeboys close. Keep your girlfriends close. Keep your homeboys closer.
Yep. That's how you gotta be. But let's take a moment to shine light on the fact that it is summertime and it is over. Summer is over.
It's fall now.
Here comes the best months of the year, and then it just falls off for
That's 2 months.
January, February, March, and it picks back up in April. But you gotta look at it. Hey, best time of the month is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Turning 18, I can finally drive after 9 in 10 days.
That's crazy.
So we go to life's only looking up right now.
Truck inspection is a month overdue.
And the cop probably saw that earlier, but she did not mind.
And she was bad as fuck, too.
I bet she thought you were cute, so she let you go. I bet that's what it was.
I hope she pulls me over next time.
That is wild.
Dude, can I get your number? Turn off the body cam for 2 minutes. That's all I need.
That's crazy. There's a case like that I watched. Like, some dude did that. And I was like, that's fucking
good for
wild.
Him.
No, dude, that's so bad.
Good for him.
Guys, so I'm probably going to put funny photos throughout this podcast episode because we don't have video recording. So Minecraft, what you're going to see right now is the funny apple smirking at the camera. That's one of the fucking best photos I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so great. And it's just, it's getting me through life right now. It's helping me.
You know my favorite picture is right now?
What's that?
We'll put this in the podcast too. You'll see this.
Let me tell the story first.
Okay.
So, if Paul does end up going to the Marines, what I told him was, I'm going to fully convince everyone there that he's gay. Like, I'll joke around. People have seen pictures of my butt, like, as a joke. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my full dick and balls out, send a picture to the Marines in Paul's name, like for Paul, write a full love note. So when he gets it, everyone there is going to think he's gay for the entire time he's there.
But see, if they think I'm gay, they're not going to like fuck around with me. I'm going to be like the big dog.
I know.
Because they're going to be scared because I'm going to fuck their butt in barracks.
I'm helping them out. And, maybe I'll AI, like, I'll generate something to make my dick, like, 18 inches. That'd be pretty funny. I'll figure out a way. Send a picture of my asshole to him.
That'd be really funny.
So, Paul's going to show this really funny picture here. If it's the one I think it is Cat in the Hat watching over a young child who is scared for their life.
He looks like he's
Which I feel like this picture you're seeing right now is very meaningful and impactful. It creates a picture of fear within the average human's life and how you can never be too careful because if you turn around, there could be a cat behind you that's trying to touch you.
You can never be too careful because you never know when your closed assault charge is going to show up, in the middle of boot camp.
You'll never know if your ADHD medicine report will just come up in the Marines.
Yep.
And then they fuck you over.
They really fuck you like that. They really fuck you up like that.
They would. You'd be kind of really dumb to even try to sweep that on the table. To try to hide that from the government.
Yeah.
Whoever did that is really stupid. But everyone learns from their mistakes most times. Probably not this person.
Live and let die. Or however that's.
Live and die.
Yeah.
We all die. If you have assault charges, that's good job.
But it was for a good reason, I'd say.
Yeah, it was.
I'd do the same.
I get the reason, but it's just funny. It's pretty funny.
It was. I think that being out of pocket is one of the best things that you can do in life. Being out of pocket and acting on impulse.
I get that.
Acting on impulse and having free will and abusing your free will is like the best.
Like, how so? Like, well, give me a situation that's like that.
Well, we won't go back to what I did in Virginia, but
Hey, what'd you do in Virginia? Actually, that might be interesting.
Yeah, I drank a lot.
What'd you do? So, we're gonna dive in. This is gonna be the episode about addiction and causes and harms.
I don't know if we should.
So, Paul drank a lot, and that leads to bad decisions. Remember that, guys. Drinking leads to very bad decisions.
Yep.
Or really good decisions that help you realize I wasn't thinking straight. In my
Really
case.
bad decisions that lead to good realizations.
Don't drink alone. That leads to bad decisions.
Don't drink
when
alone,
you drink
guys.
with friends, that leads to good decisions.
Your friends will keep you in check.
Yeah.
Your thoughts won't.
Yeah, no. If you ever drink alone, call me up. I'll come over and I'll drink with you.
Hey, hit me up.
We'll be there.
Hit up your homegirl. We're like the smiling friends.
We kind of are. I'm like a glep. Dude, is that the
little
like
green
frog one?
Yeah, the little green one.
Dude, he's the goat. That's
You're
the
like
frog.
I'm like Alan.
I get that. I can see that.
The TV won't work.
What do we even do today?
What did we do today? You had college.
Guys, I started college.
And then I went home for a little bit. I played some games. Gear texted me, but I didn't see it till like right now. Or no, I saw it earlier, but I wasn't able to respond till like right now. Because this motherfucker, I didn't have service, and he texted me on my number, so I didn't get it. And then I told Caleb, I was like, yo, I don't have service. And then he texted Gear that, and then he texted me on Snapchat. And he was like, yo, you're good, you can ship on the 16th. I was like, yay! And then I accidentally snapped him because I group snapped a bunch of people. There's one person I would never group snap, though, but we won't talk about that. But I was group snapping a bunch of people because I hadn't replied to him, and it went to him, and then he snapped me a picture of his dog. He was kicking his dog.
And then he left him
he was
unopened.
kicking. Yeah, he was kicking his dog.
He was beating his dog.
Yeah, he's beating his dog.
He was beating his dog,
Yeah.
and some stuff came out.
Yeah. Some white stuff on the camera.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah. That was kind of funny though. Dude has a total of 40 snap score, and I'm the cause of 2 of it.
That's pretty impressive.
I know.
You know, guys, we used to record these podcasts so easily once a week. I'm struggling, and we're at 27 minutes in.
It's because we didn't go in with a fucking prompt.
That's true. I gotta do that next time.
And I think it's because we talk about most of the shit just in real, like, without the computer here, and then we forget about it.
Yeah, we're pretty funny guys, and we have really bright, smart ideas, but once we get that screen just staring at us,
Yeah.
it kind of, like, falls apart. We lose all of our funniness, and it just, like, it fucks us over.
I don't think we lose any funny. I think we're pretty funny still.
I don't know. I feel like we're definitely more fun. I think it's the computer, knowing that people know what I'll say. It's the sad part.
Not being able to be so out of pocket for Cole is just a Debbie Downer, but I don't give a fuck because I'd be out of pocket anyways. But, you know, that in turn creates something that we have to edit out, and then Cole doesn't get around to editing it out, so then I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
Unless
so
you
then
just want to keep it in.
No, well, I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving soon anyway. It's not like anybody's gonna fucking care.
Dude, we have like a total of 5 viewers. Come on.
Exactly.
With the McDonald's lady.
Exactly. Dude.
Oh, shit. All right, guys, let me tell you about this.
What a sweet one.
Were we drinking and driving?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think was I drunk? I think I was drunk. So
I was too, but Mason drove.
no, yeah, right. So one night, Paul and I went to McDonald's.
Oh.
This is the drive-through one.
Oh.
This is the first time.
Oh.
Remember? I think we were doing that.
That's when your mom was like, have you drank it? I was like, no. I was like 3 shots deep.
So there was a funny night where don't drink and drive, guys.
Don't drink and drive. Drinking and driving causes problems, and you will get a DUI if you're caught. Don't get caught.
Just don't get caught. That's the thing. So we weren't doing that, but Paul was. We went on an adventure to McDonald's, and it's maybe like maybe 8 miles away. Not too far. It's pretty close.
It's like a 10-minute drive, and it's 55 all the way there.
Exactly. So we just head over to McDonald's, and on my McDonald's app, I don't know why, but it says Cole and Paul's YouTube as the name. I think that's like my email name, which it automatically updated McDonald's to that. So we order this food. I'm pretty drunk. Paul is as sober as a bullet.
Yep.
And we get to this drive-thru, and she's like, It's some nice old lady, maybe like in her 60s. She's like, I've never met famous people before.
In her 60s? No, she's like 45.
I don't know. No.
Yeah.
Which, we're not famous. We have this podcast. That's about it. But I'm drunk and I'm funny. Everything funny as shit. So I'm sitting in the side of his car. And
good old Gilbert.
Paul goes, what? And she's like, yeah, you're YouTube. I see. You're calling Paul, right? And Paul starts answering. So I'm just sitting there laughing most of the time. And she's like, oh, I've never met famous people before. I've only met these people. And then, like, she's comparing us to, like, other famous people.
My daughter's met Sam and Colby.
And, yeah, she was, like, talking about, like, actual experiences. And we're like, we're not that famous. Actually, I don't even think we said famous. We're like, we just have a podcast. So like, oh, my God. You just have a podcast? It's the greatest thing ever. And what is it? And she tried looking it up, and she couldn't even find it.
Because it was Cole and Paul's YouTube. She looked up Cole and Paul's YouTube, but then we told her the right one, and we haven't been back there when she was working since.
No, she found it one time. She's like, oh, I found you guys Spotify by land. And I was like, oh, yeah. Which, I think I told her, I was like, we have 50... At the time, we had, like, maybe 40, 30 monthly listeners.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, and she's like, wow, that's really impressive. I was like, I don't know. I don't think it really is. It's not that good. But, you know, we try.
I don't think I had enough of Rice Krispie treats.
I don't think you did. We got a little something going on. I made some money off the merch. That was cool. There's a lot of people that bought that.
Did you?
Yeah.
How much money did you make? Like $15?
Probably like $30.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of stuff purchased, and like I got none of the profit.
Damn.
And it was really dumb. But it was all free to make, so I don't mind. It just took time, so it's all good. Anything to get our podcast out there, which maybe when Paul's in the Marines,
I can spread the word.
Spread the gospel. Everyone spread the gospel. Maybe in the Marines we'll I'll do some more with Riley. Riley's usually more locked in than Paul. Paul's very loosey-goosey. So maybe we'll do good.
See, I just like to kick back, relax, and talk. That's why I like this podcast.
And get high or drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm usually sober when I do this. I think it's only been one time I was drunk, and then it didn't even make it to an episode.
You talking about the campfire one?
What campfire one?
Oh, wait, no, you were sober on that one. We were just tired.
I'm sober.
I'm
a sober Sally most of the time.
You were just really tired in that one.
I'm always tired. But, what the fuck were we just talking about?
Getting this podcast
out there. So, Riley and I will probably work on the podcast more, so hopefully by the time Paul gets back, we'll have, like, a flow of things going. We'll have, like, a steady 3 monthly listeners, hopefully. I would gladly take that, but, you know, anything to get our podcast out. Maybe I'll print some flyers and put them around the school.
Top 5 good girls in Peru, New York.
Top 5 good girls at SUNY Plattsburgh.
Number 5.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Kaylee Hasler.
Dude, don't even talk.
Good girl.
There's no name dropping on
Number
this podcast.
4.
Dude, no.
Lainey Buck.
Alright, these are all made up names.
Girl.
These are made up names.
Number 3.
These are made up names.
Let's see. Hold on.
So those are all just joke names. There aren't real people named that, but
Number 3.
It's just a funny prank.
Maya. Fuck. What's her? I don't know. Maya. Good
Dude.
girl. Number 2.
Bro is scrolling through his Snapchat looking for the goodest girls.
No, number 2, Taryn Hayes. Good girl. Number 1.
Cool, bro.
Good girl.
Yeah, I'm the goodest girl probably in Peru.
Yeah.
How long should we even make podcast episodes? Are people going to really stay here for an hour? I feel like the 35-minute mark is a good point.
You think so? Think it'd be a nice little short one?
Maybe we do 40 minutes. I feel like that's a good cutoff. Because that's before it gets too long.
Yeah.
And it stays interesting. So if you really edit down and it's just shit, 30 minutes minimum will probably where I'll be at.
Will we talk about RJ? Fat RJ?
What do you mean? What?
Black RJ?
What about him?
He's a little cutie. And he never talked to me in the fucking hallways. He always used to ignore me.
Dude, I hated school, actually, now that I think about it. School pissed me off.
School was good. I got to make fun of so many people, and it was so much fun.
It was pretty fun. I just sat in the art room all the time and doing art.
I used to go there sometimes.
I would goon in the art room.
Yeah. Skip some CV Tech here and there. My mom would get the letter. She'd be like, "Why did you miss out on our day?" I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't think we had CV Tech."
I think senior year, just in the first quarter, there's like 4 quarters for anyone who doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
In the first quarter, I missed 17 days.
In the first 2 quarters, I missed a total of 36 days.
That's crazy.
I know.
You know, but you had CV Tech. Did you make the CV Tech those days, or did you skip?
Sometimes.
That's
I
crazy.
think I missed like 30 days of CV Tech. But I was a good student, though. My teacher loved me, so he didn't kick me out.
Yeah,
Mr.
like,
Beaudry's the GOAT.
The only class I was missing was a college level class, so it wasn't that important.
I'll name drop Mr. Beaudry. Mr. Beaudry's the GOAT. Richard Beaudry, bro? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. But my art teacher,
Goated welding teacher.
Mr. Wilson, is a go-to teacher. I had a meeting with him. It was after I already graduated. It was like a business conference of how to sell art. So I think in the near future I'll start doing that. So if anyone's interested in some art, hit your boy up. I got some cool stuff.
Hit up your boy.
Hit your boy up.
Hit up your boy.
Yeah, I'd say this podcast isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Do we wrap it up with how bad addiction is?
Addiction? No. Addiction's a good thing, bro.
You know,
Addiction turns people bad, but addiction isn't a bad thing.
addiction really isn't a bad thing, because you could be addicted to playing video games. You could be addicted to.
You could be addicted to the love of the game. You could be addicted to the game.
You could be addicted to drinking water. You could be addicted to the gym. It just matters if it's a bad addiction. Which the only way that could become a bad addiction is if
hardcore drugs.
I won't count that. Is if you're hurting yourself or others around you.
That's true.
So like anything other than that, it's all fun and games. It's all good.
No, fuck the others around you part. Just if you're hurting yourself.
That's crazy.
You know, if you're doing good for yourself but you're hurting other people, that you need to focus on yourself, dude.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have that like Sigma mentality.
Yeah.
Like,
you gotta be your own person, and at the same time, if you want to care for other people, that's cool too, but you know, if you're doing something that's really, really good for you, but it's not good for other people, think of like, yeah.
I got this TikTok earlier, and it was some probably 70-year-old woman with like a hopecore sound, and she was like, I don't remember, but it was like, the only person you need to care about in this world is yourself. And then she was like going off on like how you're your own person, you gotta do what's best for you. And I was like, you know, that old lady's probably gonna die soon, but she probably lived a great life. She lived her life for herself. That's what you guys gotta do. You gotta do your own thing.
You know, and you're, but I gotta do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Be like Miles Morales.
But the thing is, like, if you're doing something really good for you and people don't fuck with that, then you're not hanging out with the right people.
That's true. If you are getting shut down, actually, I know where I'm going. I just have some G's. I know that. But if you have people that you trying to act cool around, you're trying to please, fuck them. You know who's better than having lame friends? You are. You're cool. Yep. And you could just make up imaginary friends, because there's nothing wrong with that. It's not weird.
Yeah, you can talk to yourself.
It's perfectly normal. I talk to myself all the time. I'm probably my number one best friend.
Yeah, you're the realest motherfucker that you'll ever know.
That's true. You'll have the same thoughts as yourself.
Mm-hmm. And,
you know, you can also marry yourself. I've heard people have done that.
Yeah. Or you can marry your homeboy.
Or your homeboy. Yeah, homeboy wouldn't matter. That's because he's basically you.
Yeah.
And especially if you get him, like, pregnant.
Yeah.
You gotta date. You gotta marry him.
That's true.
Have a family, settle down.
Mm-hmm.
Couple years down the road, own like a nice cabin in the woods.
Then all you have won't be Brokeback Mountain. You'll have each other.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Brokeback Mountain.
If you don't have yourself, have someone be there for you.
Yeah. And you know, when we live in those 2 houses on Mason Street, eventually in the future, we're gonna have beautiful families. We're gonna hang out by the pond. We're gonna throw back a few brewskis.
Oh yeah.
Have a fire. You know, the kids can play around and shit. The wives can talk to each other. We'll just be sitting there.
We'll be fucking on that down low.
Yeah, yeah.
But we won't tell our wives. You know, maybe they'll like you. Maybe they'll be like, hell yeah.
And then we can have they can sit in the chairs. They can sit in the couch.
They can just watch.
Yeah.
But you know, guys, I hope you took all that advice to the heart.
Yep.
Do what's best for you, and good luck to Paul. Let's give him a round of applause.
If you're gonna get addicted to hardcore drugs so you don't go.
Get addicted to alcohol. Get addicted to something that will make you forget life and take the pain away.
Like marijuana.
Yeah. Or heroin or crack.
Yeah. Or like
methamphetamine.
Or
no, shrooms aren't dangerous enough for your body.
Yeah,
take some of that and just will ruin you. But yeah.
We've reached the end.
I hope you guys enjoy this episode full of inspiration and despair. But
I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
And, or a wonderful morning. And this is a send off to Paul. So next time you hear him, you won't, because he'll be dead.
If you guys, if I had one thing to say, my one thing to say, listen to Ice Cube's first album. That's all I gotta say. Stay funny.
Listen to the Funny Guy Podcast.
Stay funny, guys.
Stay funny.